Today is August 5th. I'll do a progress report on our groundwork, our straightness training, developing his top line and muscle, which he could hold his head a little lower for us. That'd be great. We want that soft under neck. We want to see that he's starting to shift the center of mass back, lifting in the shoulders, but shifting low, the weight back. Thank you. Sleepy. You can just see there, shifting his weight back. Good boy. Yeah, head down, please. Forward. Yeah, forward. Follow my hand. So the first thing I'll work on is, do I have stelling? And get his pole to switch from left to right. And then increasing that to a little bit of bend towards his inside shoulder or his outside shoulder. And you want to see the nuchal ligament just gently slide over. So we call that a main flip. Just a little one happened right there. Good. And very willing, following the feel nicely. Okay, so now I'm going to rock his weight back, bring it forward, rock it back, bring it forward. Just starting to get that half halt, or you can say halt, to come through to his hind legs. So when you're preparing for an upward transition or a downward transition, we'll give a little squeeze on the reins, and we want the horse to lift his thoracic right in here where I'm touching him with the whip and shift his weight to the hind legs. Good boy. And right here, please. Good. Okay, and now we'll start with some groundwork. Follow me on a circle. And tracking up. Do his inside footprint. Inside front and inside hind should be on the same track. Little moments in movement here that you'll see his hind leg falls out and then in, and I'm just doing very little movements with my whip, just a little air pressure. Okay, don't fall in. His left hind has a tendency to step to the inside just a little. And once he can follow me really nicely, consistently tracking up, I'm going to ask him to move his shoulders out a little. Good. Then his shoulders to come in a little. And his shoulders to move out and in. And it's a very light feel on the cavesson, just a light push, the whip in the air here, just seeing that. And then bring it back in. Good boy. Get back to my baseline circle here. And I'm going to see if I can get the inside hind leg to move out. A little essence of shoulder in. Good. And then just follow me. Inside hind out. And you'll notice I turn my shoulders. Good boy. And inside hind leg under. Good boy. And now, punches in on the circle. Good. Take a moment there to get that step. Inside hind leg under me. Good boy. Under him. I'm not ready. Okay. Inside hind. Outside hind leg. Sorry. Outside hind leg under. Good boy. And my terminology right here. Don't fall in with the shoulder. Bring your outside hind towards me. Sits the haunches in. Good boy. I'm looking for a line from his chin through the inside shoulder in a straight line to his hind leg. And I'm starting to get a little more particular, like that's why I clucked, that the tempo doesn't increase or decrease. Got to keep marching, good, and not lose tempo. Good boy. That was nice. Good job, buddy. And then we'll come back to the center. And halt. Square him up. No, this foot forward, please. Thank you. I actually need that hind leg back. I'm not paying attention. Here. Come here. Very heavy on the cavesson right now. So let's do a couple of come forward, back up, hello, focusing on something outside the arena. Now you're standing really silly, not paying attention. So we're not paying attention. Let's go forward and back. Oh, thank you. Big sigh. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to still listen. Imagine that. See, if you're trying to square them up and you're pushing too much, then don't push. Just ask them to back up, ask them to go forward, and then they start getting really light on the back and forth. And then you can just ask less and less until the point that they just gently move off. Okay, so want the forward down. Let's see if you can rock back onto that hind leg a bit. No. Don't lean on the forehand. Come on, good boy. Rocking back. Off my cavesson. I'm going to give it a little wiggle on the cavesson next. I don't want to push harder. You might have to give a little tap here on the chest. And then step with the hind leg first. That was excellent. Good boy. And same thing for this direction. How was the work on the circle? Good boy. Is he tracking up? I want to give him at least 2 circles here to warm up. Just making sure we're tracking up. That inside hind lands in the front footprint, which it's doing. We're not falling in or out. There's no major corrections. Everything's working well. Oops. I drifted out of the circle. That's my path. That was my bad. My brain just left me there for a second. Good boy. Good. Now can I get the inside shoulder to move out? Shoot along with my fingers. And the shoulder to come back in. Good boy. Can the shoulders move out, please? Hey, out. Thank you. And when I said hey, hey, I felt a little push on my cavesson into my fingers. Like, no, I don't want to do it. I pushed back and said no. Like right there. No. So instead, he wants to fall in a little bit there. He's saying, no, don't do that. Okay. Just a little gentle push back on the cavesson just to say, hey, get lighter on the front and move your foot. Thank you. Doesn't need to be a lot of pressure. It's more just a strong suggestion, like, hello, this one. Thank you. And then the hello, good. Bring your outside shoulder in. It's very good with that. Really, really shapes up nice. Lifts in the shoulders. And I ask him to bring them in and out. Now can I get an inside hind leg under? Good boy. Good. More than enough. And then back to LFS. Inside hind leg under. Good. Back to LFS. Inside hind leg under. Hello. You're pushing on me. No, 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 no. No, we don't do that. Thank you. You can go my speed. It's a very gentle, but it's there, pushing me forward. I don't want to feel anything in my hand. I'll just have it nice and light. Okay. So now the last part was an outside hind leg. So the haunch is in without losing tempo. So I'll go from LFS to haunches in, to LFS, to haunches in. Good. Good boy. All right, and no loss of tempo. Just keeping his rhythm. Good boy. Well done. Good job. So that's the progress of the work on the circle.